Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of 22 Minutes with Jason and Stefan. I am Jason, as you can see, giving you the lender side of things, and he is Stefan Cotton. He's going to give us the, as you can see, he's going to give us the realtor side of things. Together, we hope to not only entertain you, but also give you valuable content that you can actually use when you're looking to buy, sell, refinance, or invest in property. So if you're looking to do that, especially here in the Phoenix metropolitan area, please reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. So reach out to us. We don't know how to reach out to you, so you got to initiate that for us. But you won't be sorry that you did. You won't be sorry that you did. I'm going to see if I can find, no, can't get the post here. It's not working today, but you could participate in the show by writing your comments below on this post. But for some reason today, it's not working. So my apologies about that.
Okay.
But in the future, you can certainly write your comments below. Be sure to share with your friends and family as we try to get the word out there about the real deal when it comes to real estate. Right?
Ooh, I like it.
The real deal. Not the fake news, the real.
No, this is real.
This is real stuff. This is the real
100%
stuff.
from the internet. Real stuff.
All right. Hey, this is Monday. We do this Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. Arizona time. And today is Monday, so we do the top newsmakers for the week that was last week. And we kind of go over those and discuss those. We've got quite a bit to talk about today. We may not get to all of it, but we'll do our best. Before we do that, we always do a tweet quote of the day, so let's get to that. Maybe. There we go. All right. It's a little hard to read on this one, huh? Happy Monday, or as I like to think of it, pre-Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a few days till Friday.
Pre-Friday.
Pre.
I think you have to do that.
Christmas.
I think you have to do this. Yeah. Happy Friday.
Exactly. Mondays are kind of
that weekend.
I'm groggy on Mondays, man. I don't know about you, man. I know every day is a Monday for you, but
yeah,
for the rest of America,
I got rest. I went to bed early.
Oh, you did? Oh, good for you, man. You need your sleep.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right,
let's get to it, man. Enough of the
All right.
All right. All right. Top story here for the week that was in real estate. National Flood Insurance Program is out of money. Can you believe this?
No.
No. Yeah.
So where are they going to get the insurance money?
Yeah, it says here an urgent letter to Vice President Mike Pence. Mick Mulvaney, the director of the Office of Management and Budget, warned that the National Flood Insurance Program is broke. And yet we're going to get our taxes cut, right? Taxes are going to be cut.
How much does he get paid?
Yeah, right.
Or somebody. Hey,
Donate.
We've been paying you to cover it. Yeah. Well, it's our money that's going into it.
Mulvaney wrote, the recent hurricanes have inflicted project losses of $16 billion. As a result, by the latter part of this month, the NFIP will have fully exhausted its financial resources, including its $30.4 billion in borrowing authority, and will be unable to pay claims. Could you imagine this? I mean, if you're a homeowner and you're seeking some of this, and I don't know what they're doing. FEMA, I think, handles California and the wildfires out there, I believe, right? Or not FEMA. Isn't it different? It's not FEMA, right? Or is it?
FEMA's like the
flood
emergency. Yeah, well, it's everything. I think something emergency. But yeah,
natural. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I couldn't even imagine, man, if I was a homeowner, these poor people, and they try to make a claim and nothing. That's no bueno, man.
So,
no bueno.
So the insurance company is exhausted, and they've borrowed $34 billion. That's exhausted.
30.4, yeah. Yeah.
30.4. Okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't even close. I wasn't even so embarrassed.
You're off by 4 billion, man. What's wrong with
I
you?
know, right? 3.6 billion. What?
Yeah, 3.6. Yeah.
Now, does their budget reset in January, or there's no more?
Well, it says here, Mulvaney says the only answer is for the administration to cancel 16 billion of the program's existing debt and have Congress infuse cash immediately into the system. He believes there's no choice but to raise premiums on those who can afford it. Now, how do you, on those who can afford it, I mean, how do you determine that?
Well,
what a mess, man.
What they do is they charge it, and then if you can't afford it, then you're foreclosed, and then that's how you can tell.
I guess so, right? I guess so.
People living in floodplains. I mean, these guys got flood insurance for a reason. We don't have floodplains here, so I'm a little. We have a couple. We have like 4.
I'm in a flood zone.
Yeah.
I pay flood insurance here in Arizona.
Well, guess what? Your premiums are going up.
I guess so.
You can
Thank
afford
you.
it.
Thank you, Irma. Irma.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Next story here. Those poor people. Crowdfunding. You know, crowdfunding, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet for down payment assistance. I don't know if you've seen it for, you know, I guess some investors kind of do crowdfunding, right? You pull some money together and, you know, buy some investment properties and split the profits, that sort of thing.
You know what I've seen is somebody started a GoFundMe thing for, remember our like $2 million, $2.5 million listing of their haunted aliens? We did
Stardust
a podcast
Ranch.
On that too. Yeah, Stardust. Someone did a GoFundMe thing looking to buy that thing. I don't know how far they are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this may become more and more popular. So here, CMG Mortgage, actually, of California, thinks it may have found a way to crowdfund for the down payment. This I don't get. I don't understand this at all. First-time buyers who make up a large percentage of home buyers cite lack of down payment as the largest impediment to buying. CMG has developed Home Fund Me, which is essentially a crowdfunding website like GoFundMe that goes toward a down payment on a home. CMG does not charge the borrower fees, since the equivalent of a newlywed gift registry. CMG says it's compatible with Fannie and Freddie guidelines. So my question, this is why I don't get this. What's the difference between that? I guess a gift has to come from a family member kind of thing, where crowdfunding can come from a total stranger.
Well, crowdfunding can be more than one person too, right? I mean, if everybody puts in $500.
Well, you can get a gift from each family member too for $500.
Oh, really?
I mean, it doesn't have to be from one person, but it's got to be a family. It's got to be immediate family for a gift. But why would I want to invest in somebody else's house? I don't know. Well, even if it's $500.
You don't get a tax break.
Am I missing something?
Is it for your cousin? Is it for like your great aunt Murda?
Yeah, but there's ways around that too. I mean, this just seems like the cousin could give it to grandma, who then gives it to you.
Yeah.
Right? This I don't know. Crowdfunding kind of sounds kind of cool. This is the problem I think with some, and maybe I'm just not seeing the whole picture on this thing. But I think there's too many companies trying to rush to be the first to product or first, in line on a certain product. Yeah, that they just don't think it through kind of thing. And I think this might be one of them, according to what I'm reading, because it's not really anything special. But they want to label it as crowdfunding to say, hey, we got crowdfunding.
Well, how about this? Here's what I suggest. Start a fantasy football league. Everybody puts in $300. You got a 12-man league.
Yeah.
Maybe. First prize also gets, I don't know, $100 a piece from everybody for their down payment. So crowdfunding in that sense. That way it's a competition. The person who takes first in your football league gets enough money for a down payment of a home. Now
Speaking of which, I lost.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm 0-6. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Denver screwed me last night. Can't believe that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens with this. Prediction is on my part.
My idea?
I don't think it's.
You like my idea? Everybody do a fantasy team, and then at the end of the year, you throw money in, and then GoFundMe account for somebody wins a new home or the down payment of a used home.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right, we'll revisit this and see if the thing ever becomes a thing. I agree. I think it's a pretty good idea. I'm a smart.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. All right. How about this one, man? This will get you going here. Our congressman, man. Seen that commercial where that guy just wants to beat it? He beats his head against the exposed rafter in his attic. This is one of those things.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong again. Bill introduced to stop bureaus from using Social Security numbers.
Come again.
Bill
Yes.
used to stop.
A bill is being introduced in Congress to stop bureaus from using Social Security numbers.
Come again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Republican or Representative Patrick McHenry, he's a Republican, introduced a new credit bureau cybersecurity legislation, is the name of it. Credit bureau cybersecurity legislation. On Thursday, that would ban the use of Social Security numbers as a personal identifier at Equifax and other credit agencies. This is all spin-off from what happened at Equifax. Promoting responsible oversight of the transactions and examinations of credit technology, or Protect Act. All these acronyms, right? Did you get that? Promoting responsible oversight of transactions and examinations of credit technology, or Promote. Would create a national framework for freezing accounts and standards of cybersecurity and on-site inspections.
Did you know in Montana when I was a kid, my driver's license number was my social security number?
Yeah, we had that in Ohio too. Yeah.
That's what it was.
We're going back to the handshake. You good for it? Yeah, I'm good for it. All right, you're good for it.
Yeah.
All this technology is kind of crippling us a little bit, I guess.
Right.
We'll see what happens there. I mean, seriously, what's going to be the purpose of Social Security numbers?
To get paid. Get paid.
Yeah.
If the funds are going to be there.
Oh boy.
Security check. Cha-ching.
Yeah.
It's like a broken slot machine.
Now this next story here is one that I hadn't heard until last week. This is crazy to me. This is absolutely crazy. So you think Wells Fargo is corrupt? Remember Wells Fargo had all their issues, right? Still kind of having some fallout from that. Well, a new suit claims another big bank is even worse. What?
Worse than Wells Fargo?
Can it be? Yeah. Well, Wells Fargo has been in the news for allegedly doing all sorts of bad things to consumers. One thing Wells Fargo hasn't done is collect payments on loans that were owned by someone else. Collect payments on loans that were owned by someone else. Then tell federal regulators that they are forgiving the loans they have sold to get federal credit on a huge federal mortgage settlement. So not only were they collecting the loans, then they forgave the loans they didn't even own, just so they could get a kickback from the federal government.
Wow.
Supposedly, dun 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 dun, Chase hired a company with ties to the Church of Scientology to prepare a release on thousands of loans Chase no longer owned to get federal credit. A suit against Chase claims that this was the country's largest that this is what the country's largest bank did, allegedly with CEO's full knowledge of this happening. So what's his name? I forget his name. The CEO of Chase.
I don't know.
Yeah. Jamie Dimon. Jamie Dimon is his name. It sounds too bizarre to be real, but 21 companies who bought defaulted mortgages, 21 companies, not just one, but 21 different companies who bought mortgages from Chase say that is what happened. So you got 21 different companies saying the exact same thing.
But it still gets serviced through Chase, so you still write the check through Chase. This is how this mistake happens, everybody, right? Because it gets sold to a different bank, but you still write your mortgage thing to Chase. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes if it goes to U.S. Bank or something, then you change it out. But so people are none the wiser. The only people that are the wiser is Chase. Why would Chase forgive a mortgage? Why would they forgive a mortgage?
So because they have to get that federal debt, maybe that's part of the, I don't know, to be honest with you, other than maybe it's part of the prerequisite to get the federal aid.
Well, yeah, well, obviously that's the end goal, is to get this federal money, but you forgive a debt usually when you like short sale a house, or if you do like a refinance where you forgive a portion of the debt. If you short sell a house, you forgive the debt, anything above the sales price or whatever. But there's no reason to forgive a debt unless this is something that's been going on for a few years. That's finally hitting the...
Yeah, it's been going on for a while, dude. This didn't happen overnight. Consumers have been caught in the middle, with Chase sending them notices that their loans were paid in full, and the companies who said they bought the loans from Chase telling them that they still owe the money. Oh, again, man. What the hell is going on? What is wrong with people, man?
Well, let's see if Trump can't be bought. Let's see if he can figure this out.
Oh, boy. Yeah. There's one of my dogs.
Yeah.
There are my dogs.
Who let the dogs in?
Who let the dogs out?
Did you see that Trump forgot to sign the executive order last week?
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did see where he forgot to sign it. All right, so speaking of Irma.
Irma, yeah, speaking of that. 4 times ago.
Yeah, speaking of Irma.
Oh.
There it is. Irma.
There it is.
Irma. My dogs are still barking. I don't have anybody here at my house, and they're kind of running around. All right, Irma. Irma could spawn massive walkaways in Florida. You know, people walking away because they're upside down or whatever. Well, that's what's happening because of Irma. Although natural disasters often do cause delinquencies, people catch up and stay in their homes. That may be different with Irma in Florida. About 170,000 homes affected by Irma still have negative equity, and another 180,000 have less than 10% equity. Wow. Not good. That's a lot. That seems like a lot of homes, doesn't it?
Say that again?
So about 170,000 homes affected by Irma, just affected by Irma, still have negative equity. And another 180,000 on top of the 170 have less than 10% equity.
Okay. So
then you flood it.
than the other people. Right.
Then you throw in the flood, or the lack thereof, federal disaster aid. Yeah, that could be a big problem down there in Florida.
I think it's going to get pretty cheap down there.
Yeah. It says here, unlike Houston, hit by Harvey, Florida is still under the midst of financial crisis recovery mode with high hurricane deductibles of $15,000 to $50,000. It's likely a fair number will simply walk away. Not good. Not good in Florida. Although, might be opportunity for investor. Right? An investor. So that may actually, the bigger picture there, that may hold some properties down, right? Some values down.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, in those areas. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Next story here.
It's kind of sad. Florida. Ooh, speaking of, we went from the eye of the storm to the eye of, I'm going to say Jefferson.
Or Benjamin.
Oh, Franklin. Yeah, that's Ben.
Ben Franklin. Appraisal fees going up again thanks to Dodd-Frank. We are still dealing with Dodd-Frank. Stefan and I, yeah, you and I have talked about this, right? We're still dealing with this 8 years later. Dodd-Frank. Are you serious right now? Can't we just all get along, kind of thing? Dodd-Frank is the law that just keeps on giving. Yeah, I agree, 100%, right? Giving more expenses to us, and it really has made things more expensive. We've talked about that on the show before. The appraisal subcommittee of the FFIEC is, I don't know what that stands for, so please don't ask, has adopted a final rule that tracks on millions of dollars in fees to appraisal management companies, or AMCs as we call it in the industry. Under the rule, AMCs will have to pay $25 per year for each appraiser on their roster. So if an AMC has 10,000 appraisers on their roster, they will have to pay $250,000 in fees, which just means the consumer's appraisal just went up by $25.
Yeah,
that's what that means. There you go. Wow. It's not us. Don't yell at me when I say your appraisal is going to cost you $600. What? $600? I remember when they were $350. Yeah, well, times have changed, unfortunately.
I remember when candy bars were like 35 cents.
A stick of gum, a chiclet was a penny.
Yeah. appraisals. Everything's going up. The price of everything's going up.
It's going up, man.
Except for your wages.
Except for our wages, which hopefully that will change soon. Please, Trump, somebody, let's get this tax reform passed. All right, last one here. This one actually hits pretty close to home. Then we'll end it up. Parents may find it better to buy a condo for college students. So buy the condo instead of doing dorm rooms. The price of a dorm room has become quite high. If you have any college students in college, you know that. Not to mention the cost of tuition. At some colleges compared to owning a condominium. A good example is at the University of Arizona, where dorm costs are $811 a month. You can buy a condo with principal and interest for $545. Yeah.
The $200 a month HOA.
Yeah, and it does say that here. Refin, who did the analysis, forgot the real estate taxes and insurance, not to mention the condo fees. But if you can get another student to come in at $700 a month, you are way ahead. So if you get a 2-bedroom condo, you're still way ahead. You may even make money if you could house 3 students. Certainly, this could not be lost on originators who work with real estate investors. There you go. Buy a condo, rent it to a college student.
Save a dorm, buy a condo.
At the University of Arizona.
Right. Hey, Arizona won this week, so everything's looking up in Arizona.
Yeah, it is looking up. It is looking up. No question about it. Hey, look at that. Right on time, man. I didn't even look at the clock. Right on time.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back. Doing things the right way. Hey, everyone. Thanks for being a part of the show. We really do appreciate your time, you taking time out of your day to listen to what us two guys have to say. Certainly, if you're looking to buy, sell, refinance, or invest in a property, or if you know of anybody who's looking to buy, sell, refinance, or invest in Arizona, please have them reach out to us. We'd love to be your team of choice. So please reach out to us. We'd love to help you. We do this for a living full time. We're not a part-time gig like some of the other agents that are out there. We do this and live and breathe it. So we definitely can represent you and your needs very, very well. All right. With that,
the thing I'd like to say is tomorrow is Trending Tuesday. So if you like this episode tomorrow, we're talking about trends. So we'll be back here tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely. Good call. Good call. We'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning, talking about the trends, as Stefan said. So until then, everyone have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.